because the cars on the opposite side of the road can still come through the green light. I'm making a turn, so I have to slow down and stop and wait till there are no cars coming through the green light.
Shouldn't there be a red light if there's a car coming?
We're going the same direction, essentially.
It doesn't matter. What if someone is just like, oh yeah, it's a green light, and they just collide into the other car?
This is where the person turning has to yield. It means to slow down and stop to let the other car come through. Then when the intersection is clear, you go through. Come back to our channel.
Hey.
Our channel. Welcome back to my channel. My name is
Our.
Siobhan. Today we're going to do some errands. We're going to Target. Copyright and strike on my video.
Okay.
Michael's, Target, Michael's stuff. Check out the Valentine's Day selection at Target.
We're going to the crystal store.
And
Crystal store.
hang
Crystal
out.
store.
So I washed this wig last night. I didn't flat iron it yet. It barely dried. Put it back on for today. I'm gonna fix it up later. And maybe I didn't put my part where I normally do, but so hang out with us for a Saturday errands.
Today's color is green.
Oh yeah, and today's color is green. She's green bag. I'm green.
I have a green shirt, green jewelry,
She's wearing a green
earrings,
hoodie, green sweatshirt.
green mini brands, and I have some green on one of my socks.
All right, so one thing I forgot, and I'm truly upset, is my mask. So I'm gonna have to wear one of these masks. You have a mask?
Yep.
I'm usually pretty good with that, but I don't know if it's because I didn't bring a pocketbook. I didn't feel like bringing a bag. I wanted my hands to be free, but I also didn't want to bring my bum bag. So, mask up as usual. This mask doesn't even match my outfit. I have a pretty mask that could have went perfect with this outfit. All right, so let's go.
Hold on, I'm trying to take a selfie.
So I shared these baskets on Instagram the other day. They are so cute. I hope they have them at your local Target, but you can put so many things in them. And they have these cute little signs you can put all over your house. And there is one, I think it's a like coffee bar. I wanted the happy place, but I didn't have a space for it. If you want to do like a DIY wall art, you can check out those wall decals. I saw someone do a video where they put those decals like on the side of the stairs, and it came out pretty cute. So I'm just happy that our little dollar section had actual things, because our Target is like a mini Target, so we don't really have a lot of the things that all the bigger Targets have. So when I see them, I have to buy them. So when I go to Target, I always walk through the stationery section. This is the calendar that I bought for my desk. I really love it. It's so cute, and it makes the desk looks really nice. I was thinking about this acrylic storage thing, but it would be good for like mail, or a good idea for you can use it to take out the stickers you want to use for the next week. Like you can put all the stickers for 1 week in the front, then the next week, and you get the drift. But it was not necessary, so I just left it. So these favorite day items are all of the Valentine's Day. They have like hot chocolate. They have like a gingerbread house, but it's a cookie house. You kind of decorate it. It's the same concept. They also have sugar cookies you can decorate. That's a good little thing to do for yourself or with kids, you and your husband, your spouse, your wife, whatever. And these hot chocolate bombs are not like the regular hot chocolate. They're raspberry white chocolate. I didn't buy them, but I just wanted to share because I thought it was really cute. And if you're into stuff like that, along with the cotton candy, I put the cotton candy in my drinks. It just makes it a little bit more fancy. So these are the bags that she came to get because she wanted to make goodie bags for her close friends. I usually do goodie bags for the entire class, but as she gets older and have like her set of friends, she's going to do goodie bags for the friends. And then the rest of the class, we're just going to get one of those class box of candy with the little cards thing. So it's really nothing personalized except for the ones for her friends. So they have a lot of cute stuff. And I think we got the Skittles. It's either the Skittles or the Starburst. We got about 2 boxes because sometimes her classes, they combine with, it's a weird thing the way how the classes are. So I just wanted to make sure I had enough. And if there was anyone else that was not in her class, if she wanted to give to at school, she would have them. I do send goodies for the class throughout the year, but specifically on little holidays, not holidays, little things like Valentine's Day, I send stuff as well. So I think I'm going to go back and get this mini waffle maker. It's under $20 and it's super cute. They're very tiny. So if you want to get them, you're only able to make like mini waffles, but that's it. I did pick up something for the teacher because my daughter likes her teacher. The teacher's gift usually depends on my daughter because there are teachers that she may not like in the school, like her art teacher. We're not going to get into that, but this is our outfits for the day. I'm wearing her shoes and I'm wearing my heart socks from J. Crew. She gave me a hard time to borrow her shoes, even though she wears my clothes to school. So, you know how kids are. Our Black History Month collection was kind of sad because they didn't really have a lot of the items from the Black artists that they were featuring. But I was able to order a t-shirt online and I picked up that little 3-pack of journal. The books are very cute. I have them at home and I'm using them to take with me if I'm going out and I don't want to bring my planner. I just grab one of those little notebooks and it's super cute. I recommend them. I did pick up a couple t-shirts for my daughter for school because she wants to wear some stuff in February. We got that light blue one with the girl on it and another one. But other than that, they didn't really have a lot of the other things. I did like this strong, it's a sweatshirt, and I didn't get it. And now that I'm watching and doing the edits, I'm going to go back for it because if I look at something and then regret not getting it, I have to get it because it's going to haunt me forever. So if you're like that, if you regret getting something in the store, go back for it. It's just good for your mental health because then you're not thinking, oh man, I should have gotten it. And don't let me see someone wearing it. It's going to drive me up the wall. So I'm going to go back for it soon. Every trip to Target, I grab a couple of these Clorox to-go pack or the wet ones at the bottom because I keep them in the car. I usually try to bring one with me in my pocketbook. And they're just good for even around the house, even in my office. They're about $1 or $1.50. So I usually grab probably between 3 to 5 every trip. And especially when we go out and the kids are in the car, we're just always sanitizing things just to be extra cautious. This is my lowest Target bill ever, $32. I got exactly what I needed, plus something extra, but it wasn't the end. And my daughter, with her debit card, she was buying gum, and then she used her debit card. And for some reason, I don't know what she did. I have to double check, but it took like just a few cents off her card and not the entire balance, even though there was money there. I don't know if she may have touched something when I wasn't looking, but I ended up having to pay for the rest of her gum, which was like $1.03. So she's gonna have to pay me back plus interest because I tell her that's how it is when someone loans you money. So we ordered our Starbucks, which is just, it goes hand in hand. I mean, you go to Target, you get Starbucks. It's just a part of the shopping trip. And especially like Errands Day, it's just like your fuel to get you going. My drinks are pretty basic because I don't do regular coffee. I do decaf and with oat milk. So one of the already handcrafted beverage, like the toasted white mocha, is currently my fave. And for my daughter, she gets the strawberry acai lemonade with extra strawberries, light ice. So this is as adventurous as I get with my drink. And my daughter, She gets these drinks that she finds on Pinterest, like an idea. There was this cotton candy one. There's just so many different things that she tries. But for me, I'm pretty basic. I'm a vanilla latte kind of girl. Give me my vanilla latte, oat milk. Easy on the pumps because I don't want it too sweet. That kind of basic. I do not drink Starbucks weekly. Sometimes it's every other week I'll get Starbucks because even if I go by myself, it's like $6 or $7. I have an espresso machine at home, so I don't really need to get Starbucks as often as I used to. So they have these cute little blankets for $5 if you're looking for some cute throw blankets. They're also good for pets. But we came here to get some candy for our drinks that we are making in the night. We're making like these fruity drinks. It's going to have juice, sparkling water, and candy, cotton candy. We do this from time to time, and we put different kind of candies. So the kind of candy that you'd want to put is anything like sour candy. Nothing, you can put candies that dissolve. Stay away from anything chocolate because that's just a disaster. But like sour straws are perfect. Sour worms, sour gummies, gummy candies are good. And then she looked around for all the other stuff that she looks for. T-shirts, those plushy things. And then I look at the items as well. I don't really buy a lot of things from here, but there are certain things that I would get from here, like Snoopy's sweaters, his T-shirts, because they're $5. Also, when I want like a little variety of candy, I'll come get like the 15 for $1 or the 10 for $1. And they also have pretty good phone cases. I do get some of my phone cases here. They don't last a long time. So if you're getting phone cases from Five Below, it's like a temporary thing, but enough for you to have it for a few weeks before it starts to get discolored. But other than that, it doesn't really break. It does protect the phone. I do get the screen protector from here for $5 as well. My phone fell a lot of times and I was still able to, and my phone didn't crack. So that's a plus. So this is the section where they have the doggy clothes. Sometimes they have more sweaters, but today they had these t-shirts. Namaste home today. I got that for Snoopy. He already had the robe. I believe he has the green robe. It's the cutest thing ever. And it's $5. The sizes are pretty good. I said I was going to buy another one of the robes so I'm able to cut it and make him like a little terry hat to go with it. But I didn't do that yet. And they had these t-shirts here. I don't know if it was a particular like black artist that created them, but I thought they were pretty cute. They had this beauty one. Had another one that said equality, and the one with the flowers that says black and proud. I did get that one because I thought it was pretty cute for the month of February. I saw a friend in the parking lot and I forgot to record that little, I forgot to tell you about those shirts in Five Below. So the Five Below t-shirts, they didn't have like a tag with a particular brand on it. So I guess the store made them. It wasn't like a spotlight of a black artist. I did get a Black History Month t-shirt for my daughter from Target. The ones that I like from the Target release with all the black designers, they don't have them in my store. So I'm going to look online when I get home and see if I find some. But we're at the beauty supply store, and then this guy just walked by selling Louis Vuitton scarves. And yeah, so I'm going to the beauty supply store, and then right behind me is Jamaican Flavors, and I'm gonna get some patties. I haven't had a Jamaican Flavors patty in a long time.
Same.
So I'm gonna get me a chicken patty.
Not same. Wait, yeah, same.
Yeah, I like when they're fresh and hot and the crust is flaky.
I just don't like it when they're fresh and hot, but they're not ready yet, so you have to wait they say 30 minutes.
Oh, even though that's all this Jamaican Flavors, all they sell is patties. And half the time you have to wait because it's not ready. I'm like, my people, we just can't get it right. Like, Jamaican restaurants are like, oh my goodness. So, let's go get some right in here. So this is the brand that I get. I usually get around 2 to 3 packs just so I have enough and I won't run out when I'm braiding her hair. And then in addition to the braiding hair, I usually get vinegar to soak the hair overnight. Not really overnight, but like a few hours. And wash it before I install it.
Me encantó. Me encantó.
Go. What did you say for the chicken patties? You said 10 minutes for the chicken? Restaurants are absolutely the worst. I don't understand how they stay in business. Ridiculous. Like, I haven't been here in such a long time. And every time I go to a Jamaican restaurant, it just proves more and more why I just can't support them. It's lack of customer service is just the tip of the iceberg. So I placed the order. I wanted 4 chicken patties, 2 curry chicken, and 2 barbecue chicken. They didn't have the chicken at the time. All right, so she said 10 minutes. 10 minutes went by, 15 minutes. Then someone after me came, ordered 4 chicken patties, got theirs and left. I'm like, where's my order? You know, what's going on? It's been more than 10 minutes. They don't have the curry chicken now. So I said, you ran out of something while I'm waiting for something that you previously ran out of. You didn't even say anything to see if I still wanted to wait or apologize for the wait. Nothing. Zero. No lack of customer service. There's literally no qualifications for you to work in a Jamaican restaurant. You just need to be a person. That's it. Like, no care in the world. And I can't support places like this. And especially the fact that you specialize in patties. How do I know that you may not have the patty there? Because this is something that you do all the time and you obviously don't learn. So I will be blasting them on every social media that I can get. Places like this, you need to air them out because they feel like they can do certain things and get away with it. But it's honestly not right. People need to stop going and stop supporting this bad culture of bad customer service at Jamaican restaurants. It's not cute. There's nothing cute about it. And whoever have these restaurants need to take some business courses. Like, how do you run out of something that you specialize in? You have literally one job: make patties. Make patties. You see something is running low, you put more before it finishes. It's Saturday. It's 2 o'clock Saturday. This busy time. Everyone's coming to pick up patties. I don't have a patty shop, but I have common sense. And this happens all the time because when my husband is on the road and he picks up patties, he comes home pissed off. Same story. They are notorious for it. But this is the Jamaican flavors. I don't know if you're in Long Island, any one of you, but they're on Grand Avenue in Baldwin. Absolute worst. No apology or nothing. I asked her, then she's getting the attitude with me for checking on the status of my order that I've been waiting 25 minutes for when you told me 10 minutes. You can't make this up. You literally cannot make this up. I don't know how they stay in business. I really don't. Honestly, it's not even all that where I'm like, oh man, they have the best of whatever. Hell no. Please, definitely. Even the other restaurants. The food quality is not up to par. So there is no real reason for me to come back. I can find somewhere else and get a patty. But they need to stop this crap. It's super annoying and they're gonna lose a lot of customers. And I'm not coming back here because it's just ridiculous. Never a good experience. And I can't go to a place and then I'm like, yeah, it's gonna be a miserable thing. Like, the food is not free. It's $3 for one patty. So at least have decent customer service. I'm like, damn, I may have to wait a long time, but they're really nice there or something. Zero incentives to go back. So now after my rant, I'm gonna drop these home. Actually, I'm gonna stop at the grocery store to pick up some smoked turkey necks because my husband is gonna make stew peas. and whatever else he needs to make it. And also, I'm also gonna pick up some saltfish. So tomorrow morning we can have ackee and saltfish for breakfast.
What about dumpling?
He has the stuff to make that. Stuff like that I have to get from like a specific supermarket. Like Stop and Shop is more of like an American supermarket. They don't really carry a lot of Caribbean things, so I can't get certain things from there, so I go elsewhere to get it. So I'm gonna do that, drop the patties off to the boys because they're home, and then I'm going to Michael's. But now I'm a little bit more calm now because they really pissed me off in that restaurant. And this is why, like in the past when I used to live in Queens, people used to be like, hey, you know, can you recommend a Jamaican restaurant? I could not recommend any place because all the customer service is trash. It's actually embarrassing to say, you know, I recommend this place over the other. As of like right now, living on Long Island, there is this Jamaican restaurant called Tropical Jerk. They're also on Grand Avenue in Baldwin. So far, they are the best ones. Customer service is pretty good. I've actually never been there, and they don't have something that I'm ordering, so that's a plus to me. And no issues, you know. So off to the next store. So this supermarket is called Ideal, and I think it's in Baldwin because it's sort of like near the border of Baldwin and Freeport. So this is where I come to get all of my Caribbean stuff, my Jamaican products, because they have a lot of Spanish foods and different foods from different countries. So this is ideally where I come. I'm picking up my 4 packs of saltfish, and then I picked up my smoked turkey neck. So the smoked turkey neck is for the stoupies. The saltfish, which is the blue bag in the cart, that's going to be made with the ackee. I already have my ackee at home. And then I have this big container of vinegar, which is to soak the braid in hair for a couple hours when I get home. So I can only get these things here. So this is why I come to this supermarket for certain things. And I also picked up green banana because when I eat ackee and saltfish, I love to eat it with boiled green bananas. It's really soft. And then this is called batata. And it's kind of like, I'm not even sure how to explain it to someone who is not familiar with these kind of foods, like provisions. We call them yams and stuff like that. I guess I could kind of relate it to maybe like a baked potato, but just think of it as a lot softer, and it has more like a sweeter texture. It's a little bit sweeter and more flavorful because you don't have to put all that stuff on it like you do with like a baked potato. So I love boiled batata. It's one of my favorite kind of yams to use to eat with my ackee and saltfish or anything else that has like a stew. That's what I like. So that's what we picked up here. I don't get fish from this supermarket. I'm really funny with fish. I like to get my fish from the actual fish market. We have a couple here in where I live, and this particular fish right here with all the scales is called a parrotfish. That is my favorite fish, and I usually eat it when someone brings it for me from Jamaica, but I didn't get it today. We did pick up a couple pomegranates because I like that as a snack. My daughter also likes it too. And the price here was not too bad. I believe it was probably $4 for one. I mean, it beats buying it in the, was it 2 for $7, so $3.50 for one. The way I pick them is I make sure they're kind of heavy and solid, no squishy parts. That's just something that I think I try to research how to pick a pomegranate, especially because they're so expensive. But this is the store, lots of produce, and I like stores like this where the concentration is more on the produce. So everything that I bought, I think it came out to like $70. So I got batata, to eat with breakfast tomorrow with the boiled banana. Ackee and saltfish is my favorite Jamaican dish. But only at home though, because when you get it from like a restaurant, they tend to put a lot of onions in the ackee because ackee is very expensive. So my thing is, why load it up with lots of onions? Just charge more for it. These restaurants have no like common sense. I'm not paying for $15 for a plate of onions and saltfish. So this is why I love making it at home. Either I make it or my husband makes it. This is one thing that I actually like, how I make it. And then I'm gonna go to Michael's to get some paint supplies so I can do some painting. And then come home. I also got a thing of vinegar to soak the braiding hair. I soak it in vinegar and water for a couple hours. Let it dry and then it will be ready by tomorrow. And I'm gonna wash her hair tonight and do a mask and just let it air dry, and then tomorrow I'll be ready to braid. And work on do something in my planner. I need to do something crafty so I can feel like this weekend was a success. Maybe I'll do like a fancy journal spread with some nice deco accessories, or organize my journal stuff. But yeah, the journal stuff in my office needs to be organized. It's so unorganized. I just have them thrown down in this drawer. So maybe what I'm gonna do, I buy these little photo boxes from Michael's, and they're good for storing and organizing different things. So I'm gonna get a couple more and organize the journal supplies, the journaling supplies, like my papers that I rip. I want to keep those in a separate box. Yeah, I'm gonna give myself a little task to do this weekend, being that I have nothing to do. I'm not going on any dates. Hubby's working, and that's today. I'm just talking about for the whole weekend. I have nothing else to do. So I'm back home now, and I'm gonna unload, then head to Michael's. Michael's have a lot of new cute like office and craft room decoration. I didn't see like that 40% off sign that really makes me go, maybe I need this. So I did not pick up anything in this new collection. It is really cute, and I do have some ideas for when some of these things go on sale. But for now, I just kind of pass it by. These little globe letters are very cute. I love that it has the pink, and I love that mint green. So I've been trying to get this recycling bin for my desk, but I just haven't gotten it. I think I'm going to go back and maybe spray paint it pink and then put back the recycle logo on it. And that's my daughter making a TikTok as usual. So lots of cute things here for your space. I mean, it's like almost going to be spring soon. So I don't really want to buy anything because, you know, in like a couple weeks, a lot of those things are going to be on sale. So I never get anything from Michael's when they first come out, because look at all the Christmas stuff. Now they're on clearance, 75% off and more, and for certain things. So now is the time to stock up on Christmas things for the following year. Even though Christmas is gone and the spirit is gone, but now is the time. So this is my first time seeing the Glow Forge. I didn't know how much it cost, and I scanned the QR code. It's like $5,000 and $6,000. I had no idea it was that expensive, but I was just shocked. I just wanted to share that. So I looked through the sticker packs, the paper packs, which I normally do, looking for my perfect pink, my perfect blush pink. Can't really find it, so I checked the paper aisle, and to my surprise, they have all of these papers on clearance. So if you are a Michael's shopper, you know that Michael's had the same paper design for about 10 years. Like, they have not changed these papers up. It's super annoying, so maybe that's gonna be what's gonna come. So they had the little Black History Month little thing in the front, just like one little section. Not as good as last year where they had fabrics. They had a lot of those wood things and, you know, some of the vinyls with the kente print. This is some of the things that I picked up so far for myself. Some watercolor paint. I'm a newbie to watercolor. I do have like a little thing at home, but now I'm actually getting real supplies and brushes. I realized that, you know, just like with every hobby, there are certain things that are super expensive, and the brushes, the good brushes, are very expensive. So here's a little more look on the Black History Month display. They have yarns and those World of Color markers. They have those every year in this section. And then they have these wood letters that you can paint along with t-shirts, and those canvas have like Black History Month stuff on them, and you kind of just paint them. It's good for like classrooms and activities. And then here we have the vinyls. I wish they had the fabrics like they did last year, because they were really cute, and my daughter made scrunchies. But I did like the showcase of these black crafters, and I just like when I can see people that look like me and my daughter, to see that, you know, there are people that look like her that are on these displays, that they're in stores, and it's just not the same stereotypical pictures that we see all the time. So it's really good to see stuff like that. If no one knows the importance of it, but for an African American girl, a black girl, seeing other black creators in stores, on billboards, pictures, it just means that, you know, you can get there too. So they have this little section. I didn't know what she was making until we went up, and she was melting those melts, those chocolate melts. She was melting the red ones. So they had it on these little parchment papers, and she's like, just go ahead and pick one up. I'm like, no, thank you. I'm going to have to touch everything. And the person before me pretty much touched everything. So no thanks. So these little teacups with the plates, I'm coming back for it. The plate was $7.99 and the cup is $15. No 40% off sign there. So I'm waiting. I did end up getting that white basket to keep my paint supplies. I'm going to be working on that and setting it all up. So because the white basket is kind of plain, I'm going to use this ribbon to go in and out of the loops and like make it a little bit cuter. You'll see it once it's done. And I think I have more ribbons at home, but I just picked up that one because it was the only kind of light pink. The ribbon section was really sad. I don't know if it's due to shipping delays, because a lot of stores tend to look like this nowadays, where you see lots of empty shelves and they blame it on shipping and trucks and stuff like that. So it could be a combination of that. I'm not sure. But this Michael's usually is pretty stocked. So I was kind of shocked to see some of the shelves being so empty. But here's a better look at it. It's almost like the cherry blossom tree, and it's that really nice blush pink. So my daughter usually circles the aisle for the baking supplies because she likes to bake. And usually on the weekend, we may have her bake something. I think this weekend, her and my husband baked the cheesecake. They did a no-bake cheesecake, which was really good. So, and then during the following week, she made banana bread, which is also good. So just something for her to work on. And this is her favorite section. Look, more empty shelves. But we didn't really need anything specific. Michael's was just basically for me to pick up my paint supplies and to get out of there. So as I was saying about the paint supplies, I didn't really know how expensive some of the items were. So like the brushes, you have like your basic brushes, and then you have like your good brushes. I'm back home, and look who came to say hi.
He got passed through our car window.
And we're matching. Say hi, Dudu. This is a little shirt we got from Five Below.
Show them what the back says.
And it says Namaste home today.
Turn them around.
So, here, look. He's matching with mommy. So I'm gonna go home and work on some crafting and doing something fun
home.
because go inside because I need to relax now. Today was exhausting. It's 5 o'clock, so I've been out for probably 5 hours. And that's it for me. My body said, Siobhan, go home. Sit your butt down.
His breath smells like onion rings.
So thank you so much for watching
Say bye.
this
Say
errands day. Tomorrow I'm going to be in the house. So I'm going to go home and see if hubby's done cooking
He's
stew
not.
peas. He's not?
I still saw him like putting stuff inside. I think he was adding stuff inside or stirring it.
So we're going to have stew peas with rice. One of my favorite dishes.
Bye.
All right, say bye. Dip, dip, say bye-bye.
Bye bye. Don't forget, click the link in the bio if you're interested in extended car warranty or checking out my mother's website.
Bye.